Hello everyone, it's Dilly Sims, and today we're doing a fun little speed build. So today's speed build is going to be a nightclub, as you could probably already know by the title of this video. And it's not going to be like a gentleman's club or anything, which, who knows, I might end up making a gentleman's club in the future. We'll see. I mean, you can only make so much, and then you're going to try to be like original with your speed builds. And I just feel like so many people have made so many things, both like great and not so great. But anyways, that's besides the point. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm just very flabbergasted right now. I hope I used that word right. And I feel like there's not enough clubs in The Sims. I mean, we did get a few clubs with the, what's that, Get Together expansion pack. Yeah, we got a few clubs in there, but I mean, there are only 2 clubs, and like, I'm already tired of them. For 2 of my Let's Plays, I've gone to like the same club, and I'm over it. The clubs never fill up. Like, I want my Sims to be grinding on some randos and just running into other Sims. Not that, but I guess if they did do that, it would be very aggravating, and because you wouldn't be able to see your own Sim. But I mean, just for like the sake of my Let's Plays, I would love it. But I understand why they didn't like make clubs super packed with people. But you know, whatever. And yeah, I'm already tired of the 2 clubs that they have, so I wanted to build my own. And they do have karaoke bars and stuff, but that doesn't really like count as a club. I can't go out there and like grind on the dance floor or anything. Which, that's another thing that I wish they added in The Sims. Like, instead of your Sims dancing together, if you have like a couple Sim and they're just like a few feet away dancing, I wish they could like grind on each other, because why wouldn't you? And that'd be perfect for like the serial killer challenge, because like, it's just so serial killery that some random man is gonna grind on some woman that he's gonna murder later. Gosh, that's dark. But it's true. When you think of a serial killer out in a nightclub stalking their prey, you're not like, oh, he's just sitting in the corner watching so-and-so. No, he's like right up on so-and-so, ramming into her like the Animal Planet. Oh, and I was gonna do something with the roofs. I'll talk to you guys about that. My idea. I was gonna make this a 3-story club, but I didn't. And I wanted to make like a patio outside on the curved roof, if that makes sense. But every time I built like a wall there, it would just look really strange, and I just gave up. If for some reason during this recording you hear like a whole bunch of wind, like I'm stuck in an airplane, I'm not in an airplane, it's fine. You're not in an airplane, it's fine. The wind outside right now is horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. I think my mom said it's like 20 miles per hour right now, the wind. But I was driving to school on the freeway, and I have a little teeny tiny piece of shit car. And just driving to school, I thought I was gonna die, because all of a sudden my car started shaking back and forth. And I was like, this is gonna be the last thing that I do on this planet, is drive my piece of shit car to school. But I didn't die. It's fine, you guys. You guys can continue to see me every single day and listen to my voice every single day. I did not die. I survived the wind. Oh, and this little bar area that I'm making, I was looking at some pictures of clubs beforehand, and I really like the closed off bar island type of thing. And you'll see what I'm doing in a second. I don't know how to describe it. I would describe it as like an island, but not really. Because an island would have to be its own little like section countertop in the middle of like the walkway, which I mean, I guess it is, but it's just like huge. And I stuck with purples for the most part during the speed build, because purple is like a royal color. It's nice. It's very expensive, If not, I think I would have gone with like dark blue. But either way, I would have stuck in the like darker blues, purples color of the spectrum. And I do include some other colors in this speed build. Reds, blues. I use a lot of those green sim lamps. The diamonds, I forget what they're called. I know there's a certain name for the diamond. If you guys can remember the diamond name, I would love to know, so leave a comment in the description telling me, hey Dylan, you stupid fuck, it's called blank. Feel free to like bash on me because I don't know what the name of the Sims diamond is. If you're like a super simmer. And if you're a super simmer, congratulations. Oh, and right here, I thought it'd be really cool to put the DJ up above the dance floor, unlike the other clubs. I was gonna say that I've seen, but I haven't really like gone to any real clubs. Have I? Not really. I mean, I've gone to a rave, but that's like it. But yes, I wanted to put the DJ up above because I feel like in movies and TV shows, the DJ is just higher than the rest of the dance floor, so he can like look at everybody and go, you can. I know you can't see me, but I'm throwing my finger in the air and like pretending to DJ right now. And I wanted to find a nice bathroom sink that didn't look homey, if that makes sense. Like I didn't want it to feel like home. I wanted to feel very commercial and just public restroom, but I didn't want it to feel like a public restroom in a McDonald's, you know, with like plain boring white tile and plain boring sink. I wanted to look really nice and edgy and modern because I would imagine that this club is a club that not everyone could get into. Like only celebrities. There'd be a red rope, which I don't think they have red ropes in The Sims when I think about it. Do they? Because if so, I'm gonna add a rope. But then I'd have to add like a fence. Nah, I'm not going to. And I wanted to put a curtain there, but I didn't know which curtain, so I went with this one. And I thought it looked really nice. It gives it a nice little quote-unquote privacy, even though it's like just where you wash your hands. I mean, I guess if you're out on a date and you're like, I don't want my date to know that I poop, which you guys are laughing right now, but it's a real thing. People are afraid of pooping in front of their dates. I'm not. I will poop in front of my date. I am very comfortable with my body. Everybody poops. Don't forget that. Yep, this turned really awkward. I've said way too much right now. Just try to scrub that out of your minds. Oh, and I put a big TV right here because I thought it would look really cool. Like the DJ is being presented behind himself, if that makes sense. Like on the big screen if you can't see from where you are on the dance floor. And some big speakers so everyone knows that that's where the music is coming out of. This is a very like, I was gonna say nightclubby nightclub, but that doesn't make sense. This is a really dark, awesome nightclub. Like I'd want to come here and party with my friends, grind on my friends, and my friends grind on me. But when I've never used those lights from the ceiling. Oh wait, that's a lie. I've used them once, only once, and that was with my Let's Play The Sims 4 serial killer. That's the only time I've ever used those lights from the ceiling that like project. It's supposed to be on a dance floor, but I used them on the serial killer because I wanted lights to shine on Norman's pictures of his victims, and I thought they were perfect. But that's besides the point. This is the second time I've used those lights because I've never had a need for them, ever. And the club is just, now I'm gonna put in some, never mind, I'm gonna work on upstairs right now. It's always weird like watching yourself do this because you're like, why did I think that was a good idea? What was my thought process behind that? Like there's a part in here that I hate what I did to the wall. I wonder if I deleted it. You'll see, I will point it out to you. Oh, and there's like those couches. I love those couches for venues like this, where there's, you know, a club or any venue where it's like exciting and extravagant. I feel like these couches should be used. But in your Sims house, I've never used them because they just like stick out like a sore thumb, I feel. I've used them like once, I believe. Yes, once. And they kind of worked, but I still hated them. I used them because they divided like my living room, my Sim living room, from my like dining kitchen area. And it kind of worked, but at the same time I like hated the way they looked because it just like stuck out like a sore thumb. What am I doing now? Oh yes, I wanted to hang lights all around the place. So now I'm gonna hang up some lights. This took forever. I was starting to get... Oh wait, no I'm not. Well, I will continue talking about me hanging lights then. I hang up lights, and you'll see this soon. And it took forever. But I feel like it just looks so nice afterwards. And you'll see it in the screenshots. But it took so long. And I was trying to figure out a picture or a painting to put there. But all of them... They just didn't work. I didn't like them. So I went with that one? No, I went with the fruit. Yeah. I put the fruit in there. And I think I tried to change it later. But it's okay, guys. The fruit stays. I know how excited you are. So the fruit stays. Oh, here comes the lights. Like, this process right here took so long. Because you have to, like, connect all of them and grow them up. Because as you can see, these start off really small. And I started in a horrible position. So that's why the lights don't go to the very, very end of the wall. And I continue doing them on this wall too. It does not go all the way around the club, so if you hate it, you can delete it later, but have fun deleting it because it's a pain in the ass to delete. Just like it's a pain in the ass because you can't just like click and drag, because if you click and drag, you'll delete everything underneath, and there are couches and other things. And I tried to put these lights here, but I think I delete them because, again, sticking out like a sore thumb. I didn't put anything up there with the DJ. No. No, I didn't. Oh, and here we go. I tried to stick those like wood log things there, but they didn't have like the right color that I wanted, so I just went back to the fruits. Like I said, the fruit stays! An apple a day keeps the doctor away. But what does a pear do? Does it keep the gynecologist away? That is a good question. But a gynecologist is the same thing as a doctor. Huh. Questions. Homework for everyone. If an apple a day keeps the doctor away, what does a pear do? And if so, what does every other fruit do? Like, what does a banana do? Kiwi? These are questions. These are questions. God, I'm so stupid. Oh, and here we go. I'm putting in some, like, Sim diamond lights. Again, I still don't know what they're called. I know that they have a certain name, but I don't know what they're called. Oh, and I sized up the statue to stick in the corner, but I hated it, so I ended up using that knockoff Abraham Lincoln, which I've used in multiple houses and I love, so can't hate on knockoff Abraham Lincoln. I'm just putting in some neon lights to make this place all jazzy and fun for everybody, but I add more fruit. I like those paintings. I use them in a lot of my houses. Because they're just like plain and white and they're simple. See that thing right there? That red thing that I had there? Okay, good. I got rid of it. Good. See, I don't remember getting rid of it. But I'm happy I did because that's the one thing I was talking to you guys about that I hate. Oh, why did I do that? Interesting. Oh, and I put some Cosmopolitans in the corners to redden up the room. And just a light over the DJ so everyone sees that there is a DJ in the room. It's not just random music being played. And some pillars to hold up the club so it doesn't fall and crush people to death. Super important. Don't forget it. And am I gonna move upstairs soon? I think I am. Yes. Oh, and upstairs it's just really plain and boring. It's just a whole bunch of seating. There's no dance floor, there's nothing. But you could like be upstairs watching your friends dance. It's a nice place if you want to be like exclusive with your posse, or if you have a club, you can be really exclusive with your club in this little area. I sized up the lamps. They're not normally that big. Well, I feel like they look great sized up. I like that material. No, pattern. I like that pattern on those lights. It really sticks out. And then I don't know why I used that Simlish on that wall, especially because the outside of the club, it's a different Simlish. Dylan, you don't think before you do things, do you? Nope. That is the right answer. Nope, I do not. I'm adding some lights to make it stand out. But I didn't notice this when I was playing, but after, when I was taking screenshots, guess where the roof hits? Right in the middle of that Simlish. So, but I just left it because it looks okay-ish. Yeah, it looks okay-ish. And yeah, the upstairs is just very exclusive. Just some seating for you and your friends if you want to. If you have friends, if you don't, whatever, you could just sit there alone and cry that you don't have friends. I like how dark I made this club, because like for the Sims 4 serial killer, it's really dark, so it sets a perfect tone for like kidnapping young women, murdering them, or young men. I don't discriminate. I mean, Norman so far has only been killing women, but it might change. He might get a kick by getting his kicks out of killing some men too. We'll see. But I'm really excited to be using this lot for different things. Ooh, maybe Mara Miabella can get married here. She's from my Sims 4 Gold Digger Challenge. She might be able to get married. Ooh, that's a good idea. You guys continue watching. It'll happen. Maybe to her second or third husband. This is where she can get married. And I'm just making some more seating down here. I thought that there wasn't enough seating and there wasn't enough going on. So, I love those couches that came with the luxury party stuff. No. Glamour. Vintage glamour stuff. Because even though they're quote-unquote vintage and like older, all the color choices and palettes they have fit any sort of home. Modern, traditional, old, new. I don't know too many like quote-unquote house terminology. I don't know too much about houses. Which, I mean, I know quite a bit because like I watch HGTV. I love HGTV. Love It or List It is one of my favorite shows. For sure. Yep, just finishing the outside. Oh, no. I spent so much time decorating the outside because to get those lines... Oh, that's the sign. I don't know what that says in Simlish. But to get the signs for... the lines on the side of the building, those are individual shelves. So I went through and I just put shelves all up and down just the front of the building because I didn't want to spend more time on something that wasn't gonna get as much attention as the front of the building. And I was trying to fit a little like archway there, but I just decided to say screw it, and I just put some black pillars because, you know, they just look nice. So we're getting really close to the end of the video, guys. I'm gonna finish this up. The wall scheme, the layers, the black lines. I forgot I put that in there. Well, I did. I put that light in there, and I wanted something big and chandelier-y and drapey looking, but I didn't put an actual chandelier from, like, the vintage glamour stuff. Oh, and here I go putting in all the shelves. This took so long to put in, and then at the very top of the roof, for some reason they didn't want to, like, go in the middle portion of the roof, so that's why the roof only has, like, the sides. Which, I mean, I think it looks great anyways because there's a writing on the roof. So, you know, it looks good. It ended up looking really, really good, and this took so much time, like maybe 10 minutes, which I know you're like, Dylan, 10 minutes is nothing. But if you're sitting here just like click, 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 it gets boring and repetitive really quickly. So we're getting really, really close to the end of the video, guys. I think I'm gonna cut it off here. Screenshots are coming up. And so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube things. Oh, and please like comment down below if you make these videos like speed builds, because I would like to learn from you. I'm obviously not like a professional, and yeah, I'm an awesome person, so A, subscribe, and B, hit me up and tell me what I'm doing, if, you know, it's good, bad, what I can improve on, and just let me know. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off here, do all those fun YouTube things, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.